Alright guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be doing a playthrough of Hitman Blood Money. So, I'm also going to be playing this on, I think it's the expert difficulty. Technically I was going to do a playthrough on the professional mode difficulty, but I found it just be not very enjoyable to do it on that difficulty. It's not that it's difficult, also I'm going to enter my name here as Agent 47. Because that's the name of the main character. Alright. So, this game is a bit different from the games that I usually play, but I still really fucking love this game a lot. As the name implies, you are playing as an assassin in this game. You know, you kill people for money. I don't really know a whole lot about, like, the development of this game. I just know that it was developed by, I think, IO Interactive. This is, I want to say, the third Hitman game. Because there was one called Hitman Codename 47. And then Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. And then Contracts. And then this one. So maybe it's the fourth one. But in my opinion, guys, this is the only fucking game worth playing in the series. The rest of them are not good, in my opinion. Mostly just because the gameplay is just kind of shit on the other games, and the level design is just not nearly as good as this fucking game's level design. Not, you know, to say that, like, the story or whatever of the newer Hitman games are bad, but I don't know, I just think that Blood Money is the peak of the series, and the other games are kind of not worth it to play, so I won't be doing a playthrough of any of those, just Blood Money. Mostly because this is also the only game in the series that I've played a million fucking times. But anyway, I'll shut the fuck up and we'll get started. So, the difference with the difficulties here, with rookie mode, you get infinite in-game saves. The AI is not that bad. Basically, rookie mode is just easy mode. The normal, you know, regular. And, expert is basically the same as this one, except the AI is a little bit more difficult and professional, and you cannot have any in-game saves. Whereas on expert, the AI is a little bit easier to deal with, but you can have up to 3 saves only. So I will be playing on expert and not professional. Like I said, I originally was going to do a playthrough on pro mode, but I just found it to be not very enjoyable and really aggravating. So we're gonna go with expert.
Just in. Unconfirmed reports of an accident at Southland Park.
I can't find my boy!
Hundreds of family members gathered outside the deserted park today to commemorate the second anniversary of the Southland Park tragedy.
Pending a full investigation of the park's safety
Authorities report at least 30 deaths and close to 100
5 years
injuries.
since the tragedy closed the gates of Southland Park, but new evidence
Is claiming malicious prosecution and believes he'll be vindicated at
every
last.
penny of his
The
fortune
so-called
defending
Legal
himself
Eagles
from these
dream
lawsuits.
team defending Southland Park owner Joseph.
There were people flying everywhere. Body parts.
And the victims' families have vowed to appeal the decision.
Cleared of all charges.
Come, have a cup of tea, hon? Sitting in the dark won't bring him back, sweetheart.
I would like to place an order.
This training level will introduce to you
Shut the fuck
various
up. I already know how to
reaction
play the
and
game. Okay, so essentially what you saw in that cutscene was this guy who runs this amusement park. His name's Jesper Kyd. He was kind of ignoring safety regulations and an accident happened. And these two parents lost their child, so they've hired me to come and assassinate him. And they want me to show this fucking photo to him. A young boy, the client wants you to show this photo to the target. It should be the last thing he sees. So right here, you're going to be getting a little bit of like the briefing from Diana, your handler here.
The target is a Joseph
And basically you can't really progress until she shuts up anyway. I mean, you can go up to the gate there, but she's not gonna, nothing's gonna happen until she stops talking, and I want to talk a bit more anyway, so.
Possession be the last thing the target sees. Mr. Clarence has somehow become involved with a narcotics distribution ring.
No
So the park
trespassing.
may still have some amusements. Enjoy the ride, 47.
You can also open up your briefing section, but on this level, it's just going to pop up that tutorial screen. Some obstacles. Shut up. Alright, so this mission here is essentially just a tutorial level, but I'm going to be trying my best, guys, to get Silent Assassin on every single level. That is the highest ranking that you can get in the game. This is the only level in the game that I have never been able to get Silent Assassin on because it's... the way that it's set up, you just kind of have to kill people. So to get Silent Assassin, you have to only kill your targets, nobody else, do not get discovered, no bodies can be found, and you must retrieve your suit before you leave, but that only applies on the harder difficulties. Also, right off the bat, I want to mention with this first level, there is a little bit of language here that some people might find maybe racist or, like, offensive. There's a little bit of stereotypes in this level, too, that some people just might take offense to, so just keep that in mind. But we're going to walk up to the main gate here, and then this guard will come and talk to us, and we will get another cutscene.
What the fuck you looking at, cracker?
I'm here to see Joseph Clarence.
Never heard of him.
Mr. Swing King?
Oh, that sorry-ass dickhead. What the fuck they call you?
Names are for friends, so I don't need one.
I love that cutscene. Names are for friends, so I don't need one. So basically, we're just going to be following all the instructions that it tells us. Now check the photo in your inventory. Yeah, whatever, who cares? So this level is very straightforward and easy. So right here, there's some guards outside, and we have to throw this coin out there to distract them. What the fuck was that? Let's check it out! Alright, so those guys are going to go and investigate that noise, and we can sneak past them. Now, the Hitman games are, you know, they're stealth-based games. So the point of the game is to not get caught. But from where I'm doing this with live commentary, I'm probably gonna fuck up quite a bit. So the game's instructing us to kill this guy here, and basically this guy is a lawyer that's here to get a signature on a paper from Jesper Kyde's wife. She's filing for divorce, but these guys obviously have captured him. And if you stand here long enough, he'll actually light this guy on fire. I think it's a reference to that movie, Reservoir Dogs. But we're going to choke him out with the fiber wire here.
I am just a lawyer.
Now this guy, unfortunately, even though he is blindfolded, he will count as a witness. I could try and do this level to get Silent Assassin, but I'm really not going to try on this level because it's so fucking difficult and tedious that I really just couldn't be bothered to try on this level, because your rating doesn't really matter on this level anyway, since it's just a tutorial. But on the other levels, I will be going for Silent Assassin on all of them. So now the game is instructing us to clear the room over here. Basically, you just need to pick the lock and kill the gang members in there, and there's a shotgun there if you want to use it, but I'm not going to. Something I should have mentioned. Hold on, I'm going to kill these guys. Shoot. There we go. So, down in the lower left corner, you'll see that I have 2 red meters down there. One of them is my health meter. It's the one on the left. And the other one shows an exclamation point. That is your suspicion meter. So basically, if the suspicion meter goes up, your cover will be blown. Like, if it goes all the way in the red like it is now, your cover will be blown, and you will, you'll have to find a disguise or kill the enemies. It's kind of like on Metal Gear Solid, if you've ever played those games, when you go into alert phase and then go into evasion mode. Let me pick up those other weapons that they dropped. The SLP-40 pistol, which I believe is just a Heckler and Koch USP. So now we've got to take out the chemist. So this guy, I believe, is the one that creates the drugs, because these guys are involved in narcotics. And here he's trying to steal that money, so we're just gonna knock him the fuck out and take his outfit. And then he also dropped this key card on the ground. I'm not sure why my suspicion is still in the fucking yellow, though. It should be going back down. Oh, I bet those guards outside heard the gunshot. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. Also, running can sometimes raise your suspicion, but in my experience with this game, I've never really had that be a problem. So we're not going to worry about that. So now we're going to place that pistol in the crate. Okay, that was weird. My suspicion jumped all the way up to the red for a minute. I don't know why. But you'll know that your cover has been blown because that music will start playing. That song, I believe, is called Trouble in Vegas from the soundtrack. Jesper Kyd did the soundtrack for this game, and it is fucking amazing.
Gotta check you, white bread.
So this guy's going to frisk us for weapons. But since we put the gun in that baking soda crate, he won't be able to detect it. And now we can just enter this control room and drop the baking soda crate down. And now we will retrieve the gun. And then we'll get another cutscene here with our target.
I can get the money, sweetie. It's as good as mine already. Mr. Spook's got it. We'll open the park. It'll be like old times. No, just a few more days. You gotta believe me. Don't say that, sunshine. Mr. Spook's gonna come true, baby. He's good for the money. I won't sign the papers. I won't. You gotta give me one more chance. You gotta. Baby cakes? Sunshine? Hello?
Alright, so basically that guy has rented out this amusement park to that gang leader called Scoop. It's either Scoop or Snoop, I'm not really sure. A lot of the characters in this level actually have names that are kind of references to American rap artists, because there's another guy named Jay-Z or some shit. But anyway, I technically could go back and get my regular suit, and I think I'm going to, just because this fucking outfit looks atrocious on him. Look at that shit. Makes him look like Walter White from Breaking Bad. I've never watched that show, and I don't give a single fuck about it. So I'm going to drop a coin and distract that fucking guard and bring him in here. Where's he at? There he is. Oh shit! You hear that? Now while he's turned around, I'm going to take him as a human shield and knock him the fuck out. This is a way to pacify your targets non-lethally. And, you can just take him out like that if you don't want to kill them. So he is out of the picture now. But I've also got this other guard that I'll need to fucking deal with. But I mean, since my cover's already kind of been blown once, I might just kill this guy. Because it's really difficult to lure this guy. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck you. Now those guys down there are going to start shooting at me, but like I said, we're not gonna worry about him. On second thought, fuck it, I'm gonna kill him. It's a bit difficult to hit them from up here because the third person aiming is a bit off. So what I'm going to do is go into first person mode and try and kill them that way. You don't have to do this, but I just want to have Agent 47 in the black suit rather than the stupid ugly white suit. So that's the only reason that I'm going back and killing all these guys here. Alright, they're taken care of now. So we'll reload and put away our gun. Now we can go back and put on the good suit. But if I were to follow the tutorial, it, you know, shows you how it's basically just explaining how the game works. So maybe I should follow the tutorial so you guys kind of get how it works. But I mean, I can explain as we go. It's not a huge deal. So your weapons, the ones that come with you standard every fucking mission, are the coin. You can throw it to distract people. The binoculars. And the fiber wire. This one is to choke people out, strangle them. And later on you'll get some other weapons, but I don't have those right now. So now we need to get on top of this elevator because it's not working. And there's a guard down below that we will have to strangle. Alright, so he is taken care of. And real quick, I'm going to go to the settings and turn on the subtitles. Okay. Now we need to break this power box, disable it. And that will basically turn off the lights in this factory area, because this is where they manufacture all of their drugs in here. And then you can just sneak through the factory, because they will not be able to spot you. Now those two women, if you can see them, they will run into each other. And, you know, when the lights come back on, if they're spotted, that will affect your ranking. But since we're not really going for silent assassin on this level, it doesn't really matter. So now we need to go into this toilet, this bathroom. And then we will need to take this guard as a human shield and clear the room next door. So there's a TMP laying here. We're going to pick that up and take him as a human shield. I don't want to die, man. Don't kill me. Shut up. Now, occasionally on the harder difficulties, there does tend to be some enemies that will come in this way. It doesn't always happen, but, you know, sometimes it will happen. See that? You gonna turn and face me, or just stand there? Yep. Fuck it, I gotta kill him. Okay. Are there any more of them? No, I don't think so. Oops, wrong button. Didn't mean to reload my gun there. I meant to knock him out. There we go. Now we're going to climb the ladder and pick up a rifle suitcase, and we will get another cutscene when we come up here with Jesper Kyd, our target.
It's been a while now, Scoop, and I was just wondering where we were on the whole money thing.
Were you?
Yeah, see, the thing is, if you remember, you know, what we agreed to was it'd just be a short while and you'd pay in cash, and I know what the pressures you are under must be, but the deal is a deal, and I was hoping, you know, maybe you could just pay what we agreed on, even though you've been here for, heck, more than twice as long as we agreed to, but just pay the original amount and move on. Not right away necessarily, but, you know, I'd appreciate it.
No.
Okay, so, I'm not really sure what the deal is with those two characters. I don't really give a fuck either, because I don't really pay much attention to the story in this game. It is a good story, and I do appreciate it, but, you know, I just don't really care that much about it. So with the sniper rifle, we've got to take out 3 guards outside. Now what I mean by that too is that I don't really care much for the story on this level specifically, because it's, like I said, it's just a fucking tutorial level. It does not matter. But there are 3 guards out here that we will need to kill. Where's the last one at? He's usually, there he is. Bam, got him. Okay. Now, from here, we don't really need the Dragunov SVD sniper rifle anymore, so I'm just going to drop it where it is and not worry about it. And now, there's drain pops in the levels. Basically, this is just telling you how to maneuver through the levels, and I just found this out recently, but if you hold the crouch button, you can actually just jump straight off the pops. You don't have to climb down them, so it saves a bit of time. And now in here, there's a syringe with poison in it, and the game is going to direct us to poison the secretary's drink. You know what? I will do that and just show you guys. Yeah, this guy's being a fucking moron here.
Depends who's unwrapping me.
God damn, girl. I'd have your fine ass unwrapped before you could say, who's that handsome stud untying my ribbon?
I bet you could.
What a fucking idiot. What a moron. I say that we make this guy eat some pavement, guys. Check this out. Fuck him. In this game, if you knock a character off of a, railing like that, or even if they fall from a very small, like, height, it will still kill them. That's what's really funny about this game. So I'm kind of just following what the tutorial's telling me. So the secretary's going to leave and drink that, that soda or whatever that I just poisoned, and it will kill her and get her out of the way. This is pretty funny. Watch this. So when characters get poisoned in Hitman Blood Money, they all have the same animation. So watch what this chick does. Whenever they start doing that animation, though, too, they will not be able to spot you, so you can immediately leave, and they won't be able to spot you. So now we can enter the Swing King's office. Did I pick up the... Aw, man, I didn't pick up the knife earlier. Oh, well.
That's not... Who the hell are you? How'd you get in here? Carol Ann!
My client has hired me to show you this photograph.
I don't understand.
My client has asked me to ensure it's the last thing you ever see. Please, look at the photograph, Mr. Clarence.
Okay, so now we have reached our target, the Swing King. You can use whatever fucking method you want to kill him. I personally always bring the kitchen knife and just slash his throat. But I think for this time, I'm just gonna knock him the fuck out with this baseball bat. God damn, that looked fucking painful. And we'll just throw the bloody baseball bat over there. This is the only target in the game, in my opinion, that I think is kind of innocent. And I honestly kind of feel bad for him, but whatever. Now, there's a bomb, like a mine that you can set as long as oh my god. I thought that was going to blow up for a second, guys. So, these are more weapons that come standard issue every single mission that you play. That's a mine that you can set and then detonate it remotely. And I will be showing you guys how that works. So there's going to be a small little cutscene here with some more of these guards down here. And I'm going to place the bomb over here on this winch. So we're basically just going to be listening to what these guys are saying for a minute. Because I have a way that I can take all of them out. So this is where that leader scoop is. And when you blow that winch up, it's going to drop that chandelier on these other guards below. So watch this.
Is that what you're trying to say? Nah, Scoops, I ain't say that shit. I'd like to give you a lesson in personal responsibility, Jay. But seeing as there's an intruder on the premises, I'm a little pressed for time. So I'm afraid you'll have to be a lesson in personal responsibility.
Yep, fucking killed him. And then those guys come over there and start shooting him, and as soon as they start shooting, we're gonna blow the bomb up, because it should... Ah, fuck, it didn't work. Normally Scoop, that guy that's standing on the bed, will run forward, and he will immediately get killed by the falling equipment there, but unfortunately that did not happen, so I'll just have to kill him the regular way. What the fuck? I've never seen him do that. I like to take him out like as quick as possible because he has this Desert Eagle handgun that takes magnum ammo and it does more damage to you if you get shot, and I can't leave any witnesses, so I'm going to kill that woman. But that is the end of this mission, guys. So we'll get another cutscene too, and after you beat every mission, you'll get these newspaper articles. You know, The Eraser. That's what my title ended up being for this one. Joseph Clarence killed. Police suspect blood money is involved. Baltimore Police Department confirmed this morning that... I lost where I was at. That confirmed this morning that former theme park tycoon Joseph Clarence was killed at the closed theme park Southland Amusement Park last night. Yeah, and it'll basically just go ahead and tell you about how you proceeded through the mission. Dead in mysterious circumstances, so that's the woman that we poisoned there. But yeah, those newspapers are pretty cool, guys. And that guy that you saw there in the cutscene reading that newspaper, he will be important later. But yeah, guys, that will do it for this video. That is the end of the first mission, Death of a Showman, and I will see you in the next one when we take on the mission called A Vintage Year.